What's up, everybody? It's your boy T-Dog here again. And today we are back with another UFC fight sim video. We will be adding to the series the fight that is happening tonight. Israel Adesanya versus Sean Strickland. And that is one that I'm pretty excited about. I know many people think it's super one-sided, as do I. But that is exactly why it could be so exciting and why the sim in the game will be so exciting, because I will be rolling with the underdog, Sean Strickland, versus one of the greatest middleweights of all time, Israel Adesanya. And as usual here for this series, we always commentate our own fights. I will overlay and mute the video games commentators. We always use the competitive HUD to help us out because of how difficult our settings are. We use the real fight clock, and we are on the hardest difficulty, Legendary or Hall of Fame. I don't know what it's called, but those are the two. As you see, I am picking Strickland here to the right, and I'll pick the champ to the left. I would say it's going to be a pretty tough fight for Strickland to be able to pull through with a win, but you never know. That's why I love the UFC, why I love the fight game, because it is one sport where it does not matter who the favorite is. And here comes the challenger, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Strickland, one of the most controversial speaking figures in MMA. This man will say what he feels and not give a damn about it. He is on a winning streak of 2 fights, coming off of a 3-fight stretch where he won his last 2 and lost a close decision against Jared Cannonier, which many people thought he won. So it is rightfully so for Strickland to be here tonight, replacing which seemingly was Dricus du Plessis. And here comes the champion, ladies and gentlemen. The last style bender, Israel Adesanya. This man is one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time. He is one of the greatest middleweights of all time. This is the current UFC middleweight champion of the world. The fans at home like that little call. As here is the champ, and let the measurements be presented. Adesanya with a slight advantage in the reach and height department. That could weigh in huge factor here in this fight. Strickland going to need to close the distance. But in the meantime, let me send it off to Bruce for the introduction.
Begins our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Sean Strickland! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
And they do not touch, ladies and gentlemen. No touch of the gloves. Interesting. I thought perhaps we may get that, but that is not the case. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The middleweight championship of the world here live up for grabs in Sydney, Australia. Sean Strickland versus the last style bender. Here we go. Adesanya known to start slow, feel it out, figure out how his opponent is going to react in there. And early, we have some reactions from Strickland to avoid some damage. Nice defense from Strickland early on. Oh, and Izzy catches him with a straight. Izzy turning on the pace early. Oh, man. Adesanya's looking to get him out of there early. Wow. Fiery start for the champion. Strickland finally landing his first blows. Oh. Sean has to be careful, reacting to those feints so heavily. When he pulls his hands down, the guard is nowhere to be found up top for the chin. Oh, and a beautiful knee, stepping knee. When Strickland closes the distance, going low, attacking the body. Adesanya times it up perfectly with a big straight front knee. Izzy looking to create artwork here. Nothing coming out of it. Sean wrestling into a blast double, pushing him against the fence. Greatly defended by Adesanya twice, that is. Make it a third time as he shoots in for the single. And now Adesanya reverses position, puts him on the fence, breaking away from the clinch, giving him body shots, giving him shots upstairs, hits him with the feet. Adesanya is hot here tonight in Sydney. Ooh, and a spinning body kick that floors Strickland for a moment. Strickland losing balance and losing on the cards as we speak. Adesanya looks sharp. Oh, and Strickland lands a big counter left, but it catches the champion off guard, which makes him retaliate with some hands of his own. Oh, and a Superman punch whiffing from Strickland. From Adesanya. Great head movement from Strickland, but not that time as he gets caught with a bunch of shots. Strickland working into the clinch, goes for a knee upstairs, then fires one to the midsection. Going in for another double through the strikes, through the clinch. Denied. Adesanya defending beautifully, putting Strickland back up against the cage. A place where he does not want to be. Oh, and Adesanya looking to land some power shots here against Strickland. Strickland looking to close the distance with his jab that he loves. Oh, and a straight into a high kick by Strickland. Beautifully defended in the high kick by the champion. Both of these guys using a lot of hands, but only one of them is using feet with it, and that would be the champion, the last style bender. He is making Strickland pay for being one-dimensional, only striking with the hands. Oh, he gets, oh my goodness, it's all over. Oh my goodness. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya has just knocked Sean Strickland out cold in round number one. Only one follow-up shot needed, and it's a clean kill from the champion. And still, ladies and gentlemen, Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, defends the throne once again, making claim good on his first title defense of his second title reign. Wow, a beautiful combination of strikes to put down the challenger Strickland. Insanity here in Sydney. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here over in Sydney, Australia for the UFC pay-per-view. But we are going to have to head out, and we hope to see you again next time. Peace. Okay, guys, so just a recap. Just like always, a little bit of a recap. As I would like to tell you, as we usually do for the newer members, we are the referee of our own fights because if I didn't call that fight right there, the game would have probably had Strickland like doing an Imanari roll out of that into a leg lock to a stand. You know what I mean? It's like he was out freaking cold, dude. High kick into a straight that drops him like he literally got COVID vaccine death. Fucking Damar Hamlin. Damar Hamlin ain't. Never mind. That's a little bit too much. But we'll leave that for another day. But you get the point. We're the referee. He was out cold. I'm getting a little bit dark because of my dislike for all the Damar Hamlin love. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Not much else to explain. Got to tell you guys about the stoppage. If you don't like it, stick it. And until next time, it's been your boy. And I'm joking, guys. Don't stick it. I love you. Take it easy. And I'll see you next time. Peace. And as always, there is some content over here to the left that I believe you would like, and the subscription button to the right. Peace and love.